My research focuses on understanding how blood stem cells maintain the production of billions of new blood cells every day throughout our life. It is a very complex process and it happens in the bone marrow. And because the bone marrow is encased inside bones, we know very little about how it is organized and how it works as a tissue. So we use intravital microscopy to look inside the bone marrow of mice, and we can see how blood stem cells give rise to blood, but we can also see what goes wrong, for example, when infection develops or when leukemia develops. Now, leukemia is a very big challenge because it is cancer of the blood. It occupies the entire bone marrow space over time, but really it causes very bad symptoms for the patients because as it occupies the bone marrow space, it obliterates normal, healthy hematopoiesis, so healthy blood production. So what is very important for us to understand is what can we do to not only eliminate the leukemia, but also somehow preserve healthy blood production in the patients. So leukemia cells interact with the bone marrow microenvironment in a very sneaky way. So what we have learned very recently is that they are able to migrate around through it. And so while healthy cells need to be in the right place at the right time, and so we say they need a specific niche, this is very subverted by the leukemia cells. So we think that at least for some leukemias, some microenvironments may still be important. But very recently, we have done a lot of intravital microscopy of T-cell acute lymphoblastic leukemia, and we have learned that these cells migrate all along. Even when we give chemotherapy, the few resistant cells are still migrating through the bone marrow space, and they don't seem to go hiding anywhere specifically. Well, for us, this discovery for TALL was very exciting because it's giving us really a completely different and new insight in the biology of this disease. And for example, now we are going to test whether affecting the ability of these cells to migrate through the bone marrow space is going to make them more susceptible to chemotherapy.